For more than a decade, crypto has been treated like an outsider. A threat, a rumor, a revolution politely ignored by the biggest players in traditional finance. But today, something happened that breaks the old narrative in half. Something subtle, quiet, but seismic. Vanguard, the sleeping titan, the most conservative asset manager in America, just opened its doors to crypto ETFs. Not created their own, not embraced the technology publicly, but allowed clients to buy them. And that one permission changes everything. For years, Vanguard stood as the last wall. Fidelity, BlackRock, and Charles Schwab already stepped in. But Vanguard refused. They built their brand on stability, long-term investing, and an almost religious resistance to anything speculative. So when they finally make the move, it's not hype, it's not marketing, it's recognition. Behind the scenes, the infrastructure is already shifting. Tokenized assets, digital rails, ISO-aligned payment networks, central bank pilots. And now, the largest long-hold retail investor base, tens of millions strong, suddenly has access to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and yes, XRP ETFs through third-party funds. This is the moment the waterline cracks. Not because retail speculators will flood in, but because now the old world can no longer pretend crypto is separate from the financial system. They opened a door they can't shut. But let's step back. Why now? The answer lies in the crisis underneath the surface. Global markets have been getting hammered. Liquidity is tight. Debt is ballooning. And the old rails, SWIFT, ACH, correspondent banking, can't keep up with real-time settlement or cross-border efficiency. Institutional money needs new plumbing. And every move in the last 18 months has pointed to one inevitable conclusion. The next system will be digital, tokenized, automated, interconnected. The next system will depend on rails that settle instantly, scale globally, and operate without friction. Rails like XRP. When Vanguard opens to crypto, it isn't about speculation. It's about alignment, it's about positioning. It's about quietly placing themselves where the new liquidity is going to flow. Wall Street doesn't move on ideology. It moves on inevitability. And the inevitability is this. Crypto is no longer an asset class. It's becoming the backbone of the new financial system. XRP holding the line at 2 as ETF chatter grows. Not noise. That's early pressure building before the real liquidity arrives. Whales reshuffling? Not fear. Repositioning. Markets rallying across Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP today? Not coincidence. Correlation with the moment institutions signal the next phase is underway. This is the quiet part of the story, the part regular investors never see. While the headlines focus on price, the real shift is happening in corridors of power. Custody, compliance, tokenization, and permissioning. Today wasn't just another green day on the charts. It was an admission. Crypto is no longer the future, is the present. And the biggest gatekeeper just stepped aside. This is LTL Productions. Stay awake, stay early, stay ready.